I am starting off with the easy part of easy BITX assembly. That is components which I thought would be easier to assemble. And this is part of the manual which I have kept there. They have asked us to use 5MT. 5 is 5 mm, MT is medium time. That is blow characteristic. Medium time blow type of fuse has to be used. This is the kit which I have got, part of the kit, and this is the back panel, because wire up the back panel first. That is the instruction. That's what I am going to follow. These are the slots on the back panel. On off switch 18 volt I am not going to use, and then also I am going to use a different. This is a type of SO239 with 4 screws, which I find it difficult to solder, so I am going to use a bulkhead type of connector. That's different. This is for the fuse, and this is for 12 volt jack. I have opened that small packet and I have this on off switch, different types of connectors, screws. This is another type of connector, and this is the fuse. This is the connector, few wires, and tiny nylon ties. These are the parts seen in that particular cover. I have snapped in the on off switch. You can see this is on 1 and this is off, that I have snapped in. This is the fuse. I like to screw in there. Kept one washer here and another here, and the nut over there. I am just pushing this here and keeping the fuse like that, and then the other washer is kept there, and this can be tightened. Fuse has been fixed, and these are the points for soldering the connections. Power should be connected through this. One of the power lines should be connected through this fuse. I have removed the fuse to show the fuse inside, and this is the 5MT, 5 mm medium time blowing time, that is it is. This is 5 mm into 20 mm type of fuse, and this is rated for 2 amperes. The power supply is also 2 amperes. Next item to be fixed is this jack, power jack, that should go here. It can also go here if you are going to use 18 volts, but I am not going to use 18 volts. I am going to use 12 volts. 3 points to be soldered. That is mainly for connecting battery, internal battery also if needed. That is standard pattern for all power jacks. I am checking this part continuity. That is continuous with the central connector. We have to check the switch also. Now this is off. When switch is on, the continuity is seen. Now the power jack has also been connected here. AC adapter, I am checking whether that goes in well inside. Yes, it goes well. This is the AC adapter. You can see that the sleeve is negative, inner conductor is positive. That is how this has been designated. So when I connect it internally, that also should match for that. What remains to be connected on the back panel is the antenna connector, that is SO239. The one which they have meant is the type with 4 screws, for which soldering the outer conductor will be quite tough for me. So I opted for a different one, that is the bulkhead connector. This can be dismantled so that it is easier to solder on this portion. So the dismantled bulkhead connector will appear like. I have to solder the central conductor here, and the outer conductor can be soldered on this. As this is very thin, it will be easier to solder for me. This cannot be connected here because it will come through that. So this is not the way to use it. I will have to use this opening meant for the 18 volt jack instead. Now it is fine. It is connected inside, and it is seen outside very well. It is sturdy, it will not go through. I have closed off that portion and put my call sign over there instead. Connectors which are remaining, which I had opened, I have just put it in another box so that I won't misplace them, and labeled it as easy BITX screws, nylon ties, connectors. Otherwise, after some time when I look for it, I'll not find them. So the back panel assembly is over with some modifications from my side. This is the back panel.